Just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Yeah. I know I'm going a little bit early. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Attention, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song.
What you talk about, B? Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? Give me 5x5 if you can hear me. Give me a 2x2 if you want me to stop singing. I wrote a song. And give me 3 if you realize that's not really me singing it. Yeah, that's what it is. So, good Monday morning. It's Cyber Monday. Yeah, 27th day of November, year Lord 2023. So, how y'all doing? Hold on, I gotta do my echo thing, because if I don't, then somebody comes up, yeah. Alright. I'm doing that, and then I gotta open up a YouTube thing, because I gotta grab a channel, because I want to do a shout out to a special individual that has only like 28 followers. Discovered him yesterday. It's a certain father of a certain silver stacker by the name of Adam J, I believe. I think his last name starts with a J. I don't know. If I can get Shift Kick up her, we'll figure it out. She'll correct me if I'm wrong, but trying to get to his YouTube channel real quick. I'm going to post it, and then we'll go from there. Well, hell, there you go. Shift Kicker beat me again. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I believe his dad's name is Ron. And if you like listening to Ark Wildman sing, by the campfire and stuff, you're probably going to like this guy too. He was in a band, and I think he retired from the band. He still does stuff on YouTube, but not very much. He's only got like 16 videos right now. But he's pretty decent, pretty good. I spent the weekend, it was Take Trust work day weekend, and Shift Kicker snagged me and took him around all this silver community, and it was pretty awesome. And I was worn out on Friday, and then Saturday came along, and I'm like, really? Oh. And I went, and I had a hell of a time all weekend long. I appreciate a Shift. You are correct. That community is so awesome. No drama. Yep, exactly. So go check out music by Ron, the Whiskers Band 3, and check it out, see if you like it. If you do, give them a thumbs up and subscribe. I believe you like that old-time country music, and there's a couple other songs, not only country, but it's pretty decent. He seems like a pretty awesome guy, and I asked Adam if I could shout him out, and he was thrilled and said he was going to tell his dad. So I'll be doing that all week long just for Music Run. Let's even get him at least up to 50, if not to 100. 100 would be better because he's been doing this for a while, but we need to motivate him to do more songs. I think if we get more subscribers, he'll do more. Let's get his, let's inspire him. All right, well, I'm taking care of that part. Let's see. Got to get my email going. Oh, yeah. First and foremost, talk about drama. Last night in Boston, Massachusetts, I'm trying to use that Massachusetts accent type thing. The gravesite of Paul Revere and to include the Holocaust websites were damaged by unknown individuals. We know who it is. Who are the ones causing all the problems everywhere? Exactly. I almost guarantee you. Now, I don't have proof of it, but if they're still in the area, yeah, they're probably doing this stuff. So, yeah. So, what Paul Revere to you? Yeah, exactly. And what did the Holocaust people do to you? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, shame on you. You know, don't be surprised if people start going and pooping on the sites of your relatives in the graveyards. Yeah, Shift. I was trying to do the link thing and I couldn't remember how to do it. Let me see. I'm going to play with the buttons. Let's see. Hey, there it goes. Okay, thank you, Shift. I appreciate it. All right. I was surprised I remembered by hitting those three little buttons. All right, yeah. Yeah, I'm still recovering. Went last night and did another civil channel. I had Ashley Swag and Adam and Millionaire Meg and I can't even remember who else. I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee. I've been fighting myself to get up this morning. But it's an awesome community and let me get back over here. I'm trying to get Shift up here because I'm going to have her link all those great communities we had this weekend. I had fun. I actually won some silver, but I'm trying to figure it out. You know, they have things you can do, and you pay to do some stuff, and then you get some free stuff, and you can always do the free stuff because it's free, and if you win, then hey, more power to you. And I still got to go there and copy a picture of what I won, and I still got to send in my my little thing so it doesn't cost them as much to mail it to me. Well, that's pretty good. I think it was an ounce of silver I won, so it was pretty decent. And they do have gold and other prizes there too. So it's just when you're washing the dishes, doing laundry, that house stuff, and they're pretty funny. I'm like, wow, finally people I might be able to fit in. Yeah, right. I don't think so. They're funnier than me. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, that's right. Shift kicker. Really surprised shift kicker was up this morning. I figured she was still sleeping, but she sent me a message because she checked out what to celebrate today, and she saw the Bulgarian cream something or another. I can't remember which one it was, but hey, she commented on it. Yep, I look good. Wish I had some right now because I'm hungry. I'm starving. But I figured, hey, I better do this because I missed y'all. Okay. Sent that out. And before anything else, of course, she comes up and get my glasses on so I can see who's all here and say good morning real quick. Oh, wrong chat. Alrighty, and go all the way back up to the top if StreamYard will let me. We were having issues with StreamYard this weekend, but not too bad. Okay, it's Marshmallow Man. He was the first. Yep, and he's freezing up there. You stay warm, brother. Thanks for coming out. Mr. Boswell, number 2. Glad you're feeling better. Keep taking that medicine till it's gone. I think that's what the directions say. Hopefully it doesn't mess up your stomach too much. And be charming. Good morning. And Shift Kicker, good morning. Thanks for showing me out again. And Chris Piat, good morning. And I know I saw a little chickadee somewhere. I'm still scrolling down. Hold on to me, any. Oh, there she is. Good morning, Chicken Noodle. Hey, you don't like my singing? Well, I don't like your pumpkin spice. Yep, some places going to get colder and colder, Mr. Boswell. Yep, exactly. 21 days and 2 doses per day. Ouch. Alrighty. Well, I'll do this real quick. Oh, I guess it would help if I took off my overlay so you can see who the special guest is. If you haven't figured it out yet, guess what? Yep.
Room.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just super happy you had a good time yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Wes Stacks thinks you are a stitch. So does AWT. They love you.
Oh, okay.
I
I
got
don't know.
messages from them tell you to please come back. Come back.
Oh, I just run off what they say in chat, and hopefully I don't offend anybody. I try not to. Hey,
Oh, don't
Dennis
worry
Stewart,
about it.
good morning.
Don't worry about it. Like I said, they were loving it that you were there.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate them too, and that's what draws me back over there. The people in chat, and the people up on panel, and of course, I felt bad because I kept on mixing up who Tom was married to, and they had to correct me on that. So yeah, I'm a little
Dennis,
embarrassed on
good
that.
morning, Dennis.
But I'm new, so.
Well, one of our one of the best mods over on the Silver Channel, Mr. Dennis Stewart, is in chat.
Yes, he is. So how you doing, Mr. Dennis? I'm sorry, I don't do it. I
He's
don't
just
do any
heading out
races
to
here,
work.
so I'm not giving nothing away. But I do plan to do a giveaway when I reach 1,000. I think I'm on like 200 and I don't know, 17 or something more to hit 1,000.
Right. Right.
But
Oh no. Yeah, it was Bee's been over there. She knows.
yeah, she says, I was surprised to see you there. Well, where were you at all weekend, B? I only saw you one day. I was there the whole weekend. I felt like I was sleeping with Ashley and Swag and Meg and Shift Kicker was just covering us up and going to the bedroom. We're all sprawled out in the living room. It felt like that was see, Friday it was 5 hours. Saturday was 5 hours. I don't even know how many hours I was last night, but I needed to get a nap in. And then when I woke up, you left the stream last night. I popped in right when you left.
Oh, yeah, it was almost midnight. I was fried.
Yeah, and I only
On
popped
the
on there just
circus
to
one.
say I had the notifications like, oh man, I forgot about that one. And I went to that and said
Yeah,
hi
the
to
last
everybody
one.
and all.
The last one on Sundays is just, it's just all the community channel member, um, channels, the heads
Yeah,
of their channels getting together, and yeah,
yeah,
and they always bug me to come up, so I do.
yeah,
And I went from 10 to there.
yeah. Well, as soon as you left, probably about five,
Yeah.
10 minutes later, Dennis had to get to work. We had one guy
Ah,
get up there and was being kind of, naughty. And Dennis had to
uh-oh.
put him in his place. Yeah.
Good for
That's
you,
the
Dennis.
first time the whole weekend that I saw one person go up there. And I think it was just some kid that was bored. Because,
It
yeah.
could be.
All right, Dennis, you have a blessed one. Thanks for dropping by, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does Dennis have a channel? I can't remember if he
E-
did or not.
I think they all do have, they'll post like, mail call videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, I haven't
He
been there in
doesn't.
a month.
I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't do lives that I know of,
Uh,
or I would have already been there
uh, or
supporting
maybe
that
he just
one.
doesn't want you there. Maybe it's a woman,
Oh
the
yeah.
Dennis Woman Haters Club. No, I'm just joking, Dennis.
He's
He's
as
not like that.
he's as busy a mod over there as I am.
Yes, it is. All right, Mr. Boswell, you feel better, brother. So, yeah, there's just no way. I had to take a nap. And I thought, okay, I'll take a 30-minute nap and I'll drop by 10. Nope, didn't even make it. Didn't make it. I woke up, had to watch the stream.
Yep.
I was supposed to be washing dishes, but I watched it in the stream instead, and I went back to sleep again until I woke up a little bit ago. So,
Well,
hey,
my
Victor
one
Rich, huh?
my one thing with the silver community is what us the prepper side of the community needs to understand is it's a type of prepping. And a lot of these people, you know, already have done the one half. You know what I'm saying? They've already
Mm-hmm.
prepped everything else and now they're prepping silver, but they're having fun with it besides, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and they're not trying to rip anybody off either. That's the thing I've noticed and did background checks on some of them. I'm like, oh, cool. So, and one even
Agent
has to
J,
catch mountain lions. I think it's mountain lion.
Agent J, hopefully you're feeling better, honey.
Oh, does he got
Missed
that
you
stomach
last
bug
night.
that's going on where he's at?
I don't know, but both him and Agent 88 were not feeling well.
Yeah. Well, feel better, Agent J, because today is Machaco Monday, and that is a type of taco. Yeah, we gotta have Machaco Mondays. Now, worst come worst, make some span tacos. You'll throw everything up, clear it out, and you'll be good to go for the rest of the week.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay, how do I do this? Yep, today's pre-show motivational song was hard to handle by the Black Crows, and I'm going to go ahead and take that down now. I can remember which one. Oh, banners. Okay. The only reason I do that one is like, can you believe it's almost been 30 years since I saw Black Crows before they made it big on MTV? I actually came
dang.
to a rock club in San Antonio when I was a teenager, and I got free tickets. I went, and I had a freaking ball. There was like 200 and something people there, and they did their world premiere video while we are in the club. They actually streamed it the first time, and I mean, they're better in concert. I don't know if I'd be able to see them if they're even together anymore. Live in a big concert area after seeing them at the bar. And then when I was walking away, the lead singer yelled me out and he said, "Hey, you!" And he freaking called me out. And I was walking away and freaking had to turn around and he called me to the stage. And no, be charming. I didn't get up there and sing. Don't worry, calm down. He pulled me aside privately for a second after they stopped playing their song and asked me if I knew certain people from another band. I was like, yeah, we remember you. I was like, oh, man. And I had to think about it again because they grew their hair out and everything else. I didn't really recognize them. So I knew a couple of them. It was so awesome. It's like a reunion. So, and of course, here comes AB, the transporter of chicken nuggets.
Yep.
So, you know,
Yeah,
so
AB, you did an awesome job bouncing it on 10.
but yeah, so I guess I don't know. I didn't look at anything, but hey, yeah. Let's see. If you go to Savvyolu, it's SAVVYOLU.com. They got a thing there that help Marshmallow out. 26 things Americans don't know about Canada. I know that's on somebody's bucket list. Go to it and check it out. See if there's anything interesting in there.
Okay, I'm going to attempt not to freeze, but I had to step outside.
Oh, I thought you said breeze. I was like, oh, okay.
Breathe.
Yeah, yeah. I got it the second time when my brain.
Yep. It's not too bad until the wind blows, and then it's like,
Mm-hmm. It's always the wind that gets you. Turns at 10 degrees to, yeah, minus
negative.
8. Yeah, to minus 8 degrees. Yeah. See, I don't get this. It's currently 44 degrees and it feels like 54 degrees, which is bullshit because,
How can it be the opposite?
yeah, exactly. I think it's supposed to feel like 34. And with the wind, it feels like
Probably.
24. But, hey, these college kids work in the weather stations, how it goes.
Yeah. Well, my actual thermometer that goes outside, that I can read indoors, says just
Mm-hmm.
what my phone did. So, yeah, 10 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And a lot of times they don't match. But today, guess what? They match. Earl B, good morning. And trust, she also had come over and had some fun on them silver channels with us one day.
Hey, RLB. Yeah, this weekend was like Woodstock for silver. That's how I feel. I'm still trying to recover. I mean, they do a lot of good stuff on the weekends, and hey, I don't have to stream on weekend then, but I don't know.
It's a lot of fun. That's all I know.
I'm gonna have to
Especially
pace.
Friday night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pace myself because 5 hour plus. Whoo! I thought doing my streams when I did them that long, but at least had people up on panel and kept it going.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it. Besides, reverse coffee breaks every hour, and
Uh-huh. Exactly.
yeah.
But see, the thing a lot of people don't know about me is I basically started in like 2010
Uh-huh.
over on the silver channels. I started out watching coin roll hunts, trying to figure out why my husband was stacking silver. Because to
Uh-huh.
me, at the time, it made zero sense. I felt like he was wasting our money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I basically started over there in 2010 and yeah, kind of got hooked. And there's a lot of channels I mod for. And now I've been pushing up the smaller channels. I
Yep.
mean, some of the bigger ones I still can pop in there and mod for them if I want to, because I'm still modded in there. But
Yep.
I choose the smaller channels. It's easier on me. I'm being honest.
Yep.
Uh huh.
Well, believe me, it was easier on me too. They had like 100 people there, and that was enough. Just trying to
Uh
keep up
huh.
with everybody.
And then for me, trying to keep up with counts and when people are instead of typing out the word one,
Yep.
O-N-E, typing in a number, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm trying to count numbers. What are you doing to me?
Yep. That age say, yeah, he's heading back to bed. Make sure you wrap yourself up like a burrito and stay
Yeah.
warm there, Agent J. Hey, good morning, Nash Landings. Nice to see you.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I
Thanks,
don't know how
Nash.
you do it, Shift. You know, when you're trying to do all the numbers and everything else in between. I'm like, because I started
Oh
getting
yeah.
lost. It's like, okay, when you're doing the race thing, you'd say close, and everybody start doing the exclamation mark raffle. I'm like, okay, did they even open it yet? And you see all the people doing it, so I
As
do it, and
soon as,
oh, we didn't open it yet. And I'm like, oh crap, and then,
yep. The thing is most people, if they wait until I do it, then they know it's open.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
so I still got to learn all the lingo and stuff there. So yeah, so
Yep.
I'm like, oh.
Well, today is Silver Paws 22, where Nash Landing's on there and Ashley Swag's on there. post out their link on my community page here in a bit.
Is it
Yep.
today already?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, already?
hmm That's
I'm
Silver
telling you,
Pauses.
I'm telling you,
And
this
that
is
channel, I love that channel because it's so laid back.
yeah.
And Nash and Silver Paws are so awesome.
Yes, I do, AB, especially after you know, Silver Woodstock that occurred this weekend. At least that's how it feels like to me. You had to been there and experienced it, you know.
Be charming. If you emailed all your information to the person you want it from, a lot of the raffles don't mail out till the end of the month on that type of stuff. So as long as you emailed them all the right information, where you
Yeah,
live, your channel name, and that you'll get it. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it depends on what it is.
yeah,
Like
what
any
channel and what
giveaway,
it is. Yeah.
yeah, and giveaways are normally not done until the end of the month. So, yep.
All right, LB. We'll be here.
Otherwise, it saves them shipping when they do them all at the end of the month for the little ones.
Yeah, it was like Millionaire Meg wasn't doing her shipping until today for
Yep.
the whole month. So she's got, I can't even remember how many she said, but she got a lot fucking mail out. I'm like, I am.
Yep.
And I did a rough calculation in my head when she was saying she's mailing that, and I was like, man, it's gonna be over $200 just to mail all
Yeah.
those
Well,
packages
and
out.
see, they use a lot of them use pirate ships, which saves them some money to ship.
Uh,
But that's the other thing, you don't have to pay shipping when you win something. That's the nice part.
yeah, yeah. I had won something on Ashley's, and I was looking at the swag that they had, and
B email me and let me know whose channel, and I can check into it too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I told when I won mine, I told Ashley I'll still send because they ask if you can send the $5 to help with the packaging when they do have to ship, and I told her just hold mine. And I got to forget this PayPal or the Vermion, however you say it. I don't want to connect my bank to it, but I'm willing to get a card and put money into it. So
Yep.
I told her just hold it until. But that was before I learned about what was that thing? Oh, you can bank it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the reason they do that way, then you can work towards something bigger,
Mm-hmm.
which is really kind of cool because, like,
Mm,
I know Ashley has that Egyptian piece, which is 3 banks, and if you
I
go to buy
know
it,
that looks
you're
so awesome.
actually pay you would actually pay almost $40 more,
Yeah,
plus you know, plus the
yeah,
shipping to have it shipped to you. I know
yeah.
I always check out what the actual prices on stuff are too. And that one is, yeah, hard to get. One, two, yeah, she got a really good deal on it, and she's passing it along, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never used PayPal or anything like that either, B, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I said B. Just email me who it was because I can figure it out for you. No biggie. Lady D, good
Good morning,
morning.
Lady D. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot to learn in a shorter period of time, but, I'm just me.
Yeah.
I'll go out there, I'll be stupid, I'll ask questions. If I get answered, I answer. If I don't, I don't. Worst comes to worst,
Yep.
shift will set me straight. So, but it's pretty much fun, even if
O-
you just go in there and
Okay.
do the free stuff and don't win nothing. It's still fun.
Okay, B. I got you. I know who it was, and I'll chat with them later.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
yeah. Yeah, I'd want something on Friday night too. I think it was just a spot for a race or something. I had ended up not using it. I haven't gone back to look at the video on
No,
that
you
one.
actually won. I know you won an ounce of silver too. So
Yeah, that was on Saturday. I won that one. The ounce
Yep.
of silver from Ashley.
Yeah, you should have just put. Yeah, on Friday you got to put your spots in when you win them.
Yeah, I didn't know that on Friday. I knew that on Saturday. I learned that on Saturday, but that's because I was dumb and didn't ask a question. So I should ask the
And if
question.
you want a free spot on Meg, she'll hold that spot for you. If it was Meg,
Yeah.
she'll hold it, and you the next time she goes live, you can use it in one of her races.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
got to go back and watch the video again because I don't remember who. There's so many people up there. I'm like,
Right. It's only saving Saturdays on Ashley's that you have to use the spot that night.
yeah,
So, yep.
yeah, which is awesome. And I got my free spot on Friday. I think thanks to Dennis too. So thank you again, Dennis. I believe he's the one that gave it to me. So that's all the thing. He gave it to me, and then I didn't use it and lost it. I feel bad because hey, he got me that
Yep.
spot. But, hey,
Well, if it was on Friday, I'm pretty sure it's still there.
yeah. So, but
Yep.
I don't know.
Ain't
So
gonna.
I'm looking at the yeah. I was torn between do I bank it or just tell her to hold it and I'll go ahead and send the 5 to help because hey, it was entertaining and like I said, until I get to 1,000, I'm really trying not to subscribe to save the money because I'm trying to build up for these prizes when I hit 1,000. So and I figured, okay, well
Um,
they can wait. I'll still stick around and I'll start subscribing after I do my giveaway and I know what kind of money I got to play with afterwards. So.
B, I don't think so because I had her check and you're not in her block list.
You may want to check to see if you're on the live or if you're on the what's that other one besides the live chat?
Top chat and live chat
Yeah, the top
or all
chat. Yeah,
messages.
because I've got
Yeah.
people that have been on top chat saying that they couldn't see anything because I'd get switched over, but I was on live chat. I didn't see them on live chat. I only saw them on top chat. So sometimes
Yeah.
you got to recheck if nobody's answering. Check to make sure you're on the right chat because yeah,
Unless
YouTube
there
likes to
was a
screw you up.
rogue. There's only a few of us that could do that anyway, that are managing mobs in there.
Yeah.
So, huh?
No, if we saw you in there, you're not blocked. Because if you're blocked, we wouldn't
Uh-uh.
be able to see you in there either.
Right.
Um,
I'll figure it out, B. I
yeah,
promise.
so,
Because that's not like her. I only know of like a very few that are in hers and Miss Gigglepusses, and there's good reason for it.
yeah, so let's
Hmm.
see. Good news: Carter's tribute set to begin in Georgia today. She is laying to rest at the Carter Museum, so people
Cool.
can go by and pay their last respects and stuff. What's even shocking, as you say, if it happens over there, it's going to come here. New Zealand scraps world's first smoking ban. So as they tried
Yeah.
saying, no smoking, guess what? They scrapped it. Now people can smoke freely. Well, I bet they know something that everybody else doesn't know. Well, they didn't go as far as saying that it's not bad for you, but hey, the Jabberwocky's just as bad or worse.
True.
Uh, yeah, see, and that's a big thing also a lot, and that's why I stopped a lot of it for the longest time. When you get moderators that use their phone more than anything else, you know how easy it is to hit the wrong button.
I know how easy it is. I've done it and I've had to correct it.
Yeah, but you have ones
I
that
mean,
didn't realize that they hit the button, and then they turn around and don't correct it, and then
right.
it causes the D word. So
Yet, no Dromo.
yeah,
Oh no. I've I'm honest enough
You know,
to say I've done it by mistake, but the thing is I realized I did it and fixed it,
you
and
know,
apologized. Oops,
you know.
sorry.
Hey, accidents happen, but you know,
Oh,
but you do an awesome job at all these channels. We really do appreciate you, Shift Kick. I was gonna say I appreciate you, but I know everybody appreciates you. And
I
if they
try. I
don't,
have fun.
and if they don't appreciate you, it's because they don't do freaking lives.
Exactly. I
Do a
do.
live, and then you'll figure out. Yeah, I don't think Meg would block her too. Meg's a sweetheart. And she's got a knife. Oh my God, she was flashing that knife. I'm like, oh yes, ma'am, I behaved.
Well, her husband forges
Like,
his own knife.
yep,
Yeah, and they're absolutely amazing.
yep.
You can't. I mean, I wanted to try and order one for my hubby, and it's like 9 months out.
Mm-hmm.
So no. Uh-huh. Very sought after knife.
Yep, Papa Tom. So I know Papa Roach. I know Papa Tom, and I know Jalapeno Puppy. Hey, there's a trend going on. A lot of papas going on.
And a reminder, if you're not subbed to the link pinned at the top, that's Adam J's daddy. So, and he's awesome. So check him
Yeah,
out.
check out his music. He actually plays the guitar and sings. No lip syncing either. AB needs to check it out because he's got I can't remember if it's a dump truck or a semi. He's got a video on that. I think AB would be interested in that one. Your children ate all your mac and cheese, huh? You should have added little freaking things with jalapenos in yours. They would have left it alone. No, they wouldn't have. They would have eaten it. All right, Nash, we'll wait for you. We'll be here.
For
So,
Playa.
what's the prediction of your weather? How warm are you going to be today? Are you going to break 32?
Uh-uh. High
No?
20. No.
What?
Yeah, I think it's only a high of 20
Oh, my
in
God.
the 20s. Yeah. It's a chilly willy day. That's okay.
Well,
I made homemade turkey and rice soup last night for dinner, and that's what I'm having today.
I had
Hmm.
pancakes. I was so tired, I only had energy to make pancakes.
Yeah, but I love breakfast for dinner. Uh-huh.
I was
Yummy.
gonna make migas this morning, but I'm still tired.
It's called coffee.
Yeah. But hey, here's something y'all don't know unless you're at the Civil Channels this weekend. Shift Kicker received 3 inches.
I
Fact
did.
or fiction?
Most most of it's blown away though.
But that's okay. You got 3 inches. You should be happy. You know why you should be happy?
Huh.
Because while your husband went out and measured how much snow had fallen at your place, yeah, I said the S word, but it's over. Kansas was getting bombarded. I felt sorry for everybody in Kansas.
Yeah,
So,
parts of Idaho did too. They got like a foot.
yeah. I was looking for a storm chaser. I never saw them in Idaho. They're still traversing through Kansas. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, but,
Hell crazy weather.
yeah. So I'm like, no, you stay up north. Stay on the panhandle on up. But they're saying more's coming. I'm like, on this next one, I'm like, oh, great. And it's supposed to come down through Colorado, of course, and then it's going to hit New Mexico and go lower in parts of West Central Texas. Well, West Texas, I'm going to say. I'm not even going to add the Central. Parts of
Actually,
West Texas are going to get hit, besides the
I'm just
Panhandle.
I'm just happy ours was really a dry snow. I don't know if people know what that is. It's like
powder.
and a lot of it just a lot of it just blew away. I mean, I still have snow on my grass, but it's nothing,
Yeah.
you know. So, but that's okay. More is to come, I'm sure.
Yeah.
According to the Farmer's Almanac, we're supposed to have colder and snowier this year than last. And last year we got nailed. So, hmm.
Well, I don't know. According to the experts, they changed their mind back and forth like 17 times already in the last 20 days. That yeah, people aren't going to see that much snow. I want to see what the Northeast says after this week.
Yeah, life with Bobby, it's too cold. I agree. For this time of year, usually we don't hit the negatives and low the tens until January. It's cold today. Mm-hmm. And she's from Minnesota, so she knows.
Oh,
Yep.
Marshall said you get 2 inches of wet snow. Yeah, but it's freaking freezing up there too. That's the whole freaking thing. So 2 inches will feel like 3 feet because it's so cold. I saw some
Well,
negative numbers up
and the
there.
wet snow sticks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's harder to shovel and all of the above, and it turns into ice quicker. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh, you're lucky, Lady D. That means snow's coming your way. Because we're down in the 20s last night without the wind chill. I'm glad I looked at the lake
No,
for.
life with Bobby, you're not crazy. It is colder right now than we haven't been this cold in November
Yeah.
in like 8 years is what I read. Yeah. So this is not normal.
Lady D wants to know: do you have that Fargo accent, or is that just for that location?
I don't know. I'm not from Fargo. I'm from Minnesota.
Yeah, I believe that's Adam J's dad.
Yes. Yep. That's Adam J's dad,
Yeah.
Nash. Cool, huh?
Ron.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Both Adam J's mom and dad came into his to Smash It Sunday last
Yeah.
night.
And they
He
came
was
in their own accounts too. That's the cool part. They didn't come together in one account. They had their own separate accounts.
Yep.
I really wanted to see them both in the freaking race.
Hey, they just figured out how to get on to YouTube streams, so they did
Yeah.
good. Other than his dad, he already knew, but his mom just yeah, it was
Yep.
the first time.
Yep. But I don't know.
Thanks, Nash.
Yep. Thank you, Nash. Adam will appreciate it. I know Ron will also. Yeah. Okay, we talked about Silver. We talked about Music Monday, Muchacho Monday. I didn't really watch the football. All I know is the Cowboys won their last game, and they're supposed to play this Thursday against, I believe, the Eagles. We will see how they do.
Yep. I don't do football.
Yeah.
My hubby does, but I don't do football.
Yeah. The only reason I mention it is because I see it on Prime every time I go there to go watch movies or something. That's one thing they have not done in a while is put any decent documentaries out on any of these streams or streaming channels.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch a documentary instead of anything else. Michigan's got a team, Lady D. What's the name of the Michigan team? She's sitting there shocked, like, what? Don't you know? No, I don't. I'm just picking on you, Lady D. Yeah, I know Michigan's got a. I didn't even know they played this weekend, but I'll go look at them. the stats. I don't even know who they played, but hey,
Yep.
I'm like Shift. I really don't watch football. It's just the political thing. One thing I did read that what was that one team? There's a team that let one of their backup quarterbacks go.
Huh.
The Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots released. I can't even think of the guy's name, but they let him go, and I'd seen him once before, and I was like, yeah, he's pretty decent, but I mean, I wouldn't say he's the top.
Trust, I'll be right back. I gotta chat with
Oh,
hubby a minute.
yep. Wouldn't say he's the top quarterback, ever, but he was pretty decent. But they released him. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, is it a rumor? Well, according to the newspaper, it wasn't. But hey, you never know. All these news media's lie. We all know that. And depending on who you watch, some of these YouTubers lie too. Because, if you go back and look at some of the ones you follow, you're probably going to find one that says they're still in lockdown. We're just starting World War III. Yeah. You know, the end of the world is coming. Yeah. No. I grab my Bible, I look at it, and I'm like, no. Look at the check marks. Nope, that's not checked off. Nope, that's not checked off. Nope, that's not checked off. No, they don't know what they're talking about. I don't watch them. Fringe. I don't even know what Fringe is. Yeah, Lady D, I knew it was the Wolverines. I knew it was college too. I was just picking on you. Because every time I hear Michigan Wolverines, I'm thinking of Red Dawn. Wolverines! Where's Fringe on so I can see what it looks like? Because I don't know if I even heard about it before. I've heard of Lunatic Fringe, the song. But I did, let's see, Thursday night I did watch, what was it? Denzel Washington's latest movie, his third movie. I can't think of the name of it right now. I know it's not The Expendables. Oh, Equalizer 3. That was pretty good. Prime Video. Okay, I got Prime, so I'll look up Fringe and see what it is. I probably
Yeah,
haven't
I'm
and
gonna
watch
have to do
later,
it
but
too.
yeah, because I
I
love
was
to.
listening. I just couldn't chat.
Yeah, but I was excited when I saw the Denzel Washington movie on Microsoft. So I rented it, and it was a decent movie. Yeah, I like Denzel Washington as a caring human being. If you really watch his interviews and stuff, he's a pretty decent dude, and he's pretty intelligent. Not like all these other Hollywood people, but hey. Ooh, sci-fi. Ooh, you got me hooked now, Lady D. All right, I like sci-fi, but hopefully they don't. If it's a good show, they don't do it like they did Star Trek. I had to stop watching Star Trek after they kept on changing it and changing it and changing it. It's like, no,
Hey,
no.
Trust, I'm gonna try and grab Silver Paws's link for today
Okay,
so I
no
can post
problem.
it for Nash. So if I fall off, that's why. Alrighty,
Yep,
I'll be back. If I do.
yep. I'll just sing a song if you get dropped, and I'll dedicate it to B. She'll love that. So, needless to say, B, I'm going to answer your question. Not quitting my day job. I don't have a day job. I only work at night because I wear my sunglasses at night. Life of Bobby. Yeah, see, I got two of y'all recommending it, so I got to go check it out now. I'm interested. Maybe I'll do it while I'm making brunch after this stream. Because I think everybody should have a TV in their kitchen. I do. So I got one in the bedroom, I got one in the living room, I got one in the kitchen, and I'm thinking about putting one where my big cast iron bathtub is. But I got to get a wall mount so I can put it there.
Hey, I did it.
Yay, you did it.
I did it without falling off. I just never know sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially with the way StreamYard is acting yesterday. Oh my God.
Well, my chat throat was freezing in some of them too. Good morning, Craig. Nice to see you, hon.
Okay, I'm going to it real quick. Silver Paws. Out. Out. He's live in 3 hours. What? No. It's Member Monday with Paz, Nash, and Ashley Swag.
Yep.
Cool. Right there. I already gave a thumbs up and go check out the fun while I'm doing stuff because it's too cold to go outside. So,
Yep.
yep, I could do that too, Bobby, because by TV you could hear it and see it down the hall. Hey, Craig Danner, good morning. Yeah, I saw Craig yesterday. I don't know if you saw him or not. He was in a couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
civil panels. So,
Yep. He jumped in the one right at the end, though. Darn it.
yeah.
But he did see me win my gold $100 bill.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, what bill is that again?
It's a gold $100 bill. It's
Boom! Bam! Boom! $100 bill. Yeah, it looks
yeah,
so cool when they showed it. I'm like, ah, look at you.
yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean,
Happy, congratulations, but I'm still jealous. It doesn't matter.
yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. But
Yeah, Bobby, it's cold. I agree. Yep. Sometimes at the end when they're doing all the end of stream stuff, you have to really almost go back and watch if you win something because it's like, who do I email or
yeah,
because it goes really fast because they're all trying to get off.
yeah,
Or one or two people need to leave and they're trying not to be rude and yeah,
yeah.
it gets kind of crazy sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to hold myself back with Ashley on Friday night. I really wanted to get on her because, it all started with giggles with apple fritters. And then Freehand promised me chocolate chip cookies, and they never came.
Yep.
Then Ashley's daughter made some chocolate chip cookies with, I think it was sour cream. She made sour cream in the butter, or used sour cream instead of butter. And Ashley
I don't know.
grabbed a cookie
I
and
know.
brought it
Yeah,
and
they made
showed it.
homemade butter. Looked
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And then she showed the cookie before she ate it. It's like, oh my God. That looks like the most juiciest, moist cookie ever. And I wanted to lick the screen. And then she ate it and said they're all gone. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have jumped in the race. You could have half a dozen cookies if you win. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll take the cookies.
Right. Well, on Halloween, Second Chance Stacks did one with candy, and she just kept bringing another bag out and another bag out and another bag out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like auction style. So starting bid was a certain amount, and then people just bid it up,
Yeah.
and the money that she got for that went to I think it was St. Jude's or Wounded Warrior Project.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. And she
Yeah.
mailed out all the candy to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what did, I can't even think of his name right now. What was the somewhat total for Wounded Warriors that they did this weekend?
That they did just before Thanksgiving was $66,000
That is amazing.
that they raised. The
Yeah,
Coin community raised.
Yeah, the Blue
And
Angels
then
helped out and everything else too,
yeah,
but
total for the year because they do two benefits a year was over $111,000 total for the year.
yeah. And
Yep.
he does do it where you can watch where he puts it in and sends
Yeah,
it to Wounded Warrior, so he's not keeping any of the money. It's
oh no.
completely legit, so
And see, the thing is the people that actually win the item or whatever, they have to go to Wounded Warrior Project. They have to pay what it costs them,
yeah,
pay in to Wounded Warrior Project, and then they send the email that Wounded Warrior Project sends them back to the channel that's doing the
yeah,
benefit
yeah,
before their item can be sent out to prove
yeah,
that they actually paid it in. Yep.
yeah. And that's
No
all my
money is actually exchanged hands.
yeah, and that's all on the fundraisers. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yep. They do the same with Toys for Tots and St. Jude's also.
Yeah, but
They,
don't take my word on it. Go check out these channels and you see for yourself. So
yep.
you'll find out it's legit. And of course, there are some people out there that aren't legit, but you know,
Oh, yeah. There are a few that I just will not go to. Period. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
one either. I mean, they're legit, but they charge too much or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, they say something is worth this, and you find out it's not, and that kind of thing. I won't do that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. And if you
it
don't like
happens.
and if you don't like doing that stuff on online and all that, that's cool. If you got your own private charities you like to give to, hey, that's cool too. No pressure,
Exactly.
you know. But you know, I am starting to look at this monetization thing. Not that I really want to monetize, but it'd be nice to do the super chat thing so I could freaking raise money for bigger and better prizes.
Uh-huh.
It just
And
depends. If I could
that's
hit
another
1,000
thing.
subs before the new year, then I'm definitely doing a giveaway. And then I kind of hinted what website I'm going to use to order the stuff,
Uh-huh.
but I won't order it until.
See, I have no idea. I was like 12 subs away from 900,
Yeah,
and then YouTube did its thing, so I have no idea how many I'm down to now.
yeah.
And
But I
for me,
figured if I do that, I'm just going to throw it all back in. And I'll do a little.
yep.
I have to figure out how to do a monthly little chart thing to show what's been donated, what's been made, and just put it up there so people know. And I'll do a giveaway once a month.
And
You know.
and that's what a lot of those silver channels that are,
Yep.
monetized. That's what they do. It goes into all their giveaways, and yep,
Yep.
that's how they pay for a lot of the shipping.
Yep.
So yeah, and Silver Paws always does, you know, uh, a membership race. He does
Yep.
membership Mondays, so it all goes back to the memberships
Yep.
giveaway. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's not like they're lining their pockets, believe me, because none of them are making enough to do that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see any of them that are multimillionaires. Well, I don't know. Millionaire Meg. You know her name
Million
alone.
Dollar Meg.
Yeah. I call her Millionaire Meg. I think she's the
Nope,
peanut.
believe me, she has her job. She is
Yeah.
a Mary Kay consultant and has been for years. So
Yeah.
yep, she works and she works hard too.
So, but yeah, she's an awesome lady. I don't know how tall she is, but she doesn't seem like she's very tall. But her personality makes her a giant. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Well, the short one on the between Million Dollar Meg, Ashley, and Mrs. RC is Mrs. RC. She's
Really,
only
I would have thought it would
4'11".
have been Ashley, but okay.
No, nope.
No
Mrs.
offense,
RC's
Ashley. Sorry.
4'11",
Yeah,
and I think both Meg and Ashley are taller than I am. So don't go there. I'm a shrimp too. Yay. But yep, it's, just to get out of like the news, everything that's going on in the world and that kind of thing, just to go have some fun.
Yep.
That's my favorite place to go have fun.
Yep.
Hmm. And I learn a lot too, by the way,
Yeah. She's
because
got
yeah,
she's got to do a lot of accounting on there too.
who me?
Yep.
Oh, see, for me, I love numbers, always have. So for me, that's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's seriously, I actually have fun doing it.
No.
Uh-huh. I mean, even when there's a mix up or two, that don't bother me. It's like, okay, did you want that, or are you just typing, you know, did I win, or using the actual number instead of the word for one or two?
Mhm.
Chat's like that. You just have to be able to discern what's being written in chat.
Yeah.
Doesn't, I mean, and that goes for all channels,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So, Life with Bobby, I don't know if you saw it or not, but Lady D was asking you what state you in, because that's stay at home weather.
She's in my state. She's a Minnesotan. Yep.
So one of you's got
Freezing.
to have that Fargo accent then.
No, that's North Dakota. We're not from Fargo.
Yeah, nobody ever lives in North Dakota. They just visit. Come on now. You're all from Minnesota. At least that's what I was told by a buddy of mine in the military that was from Wisconsin but lived on the Minnesota Wisconsin line.
Yeah,
He mentioned a river that ran between both states, but I can't ever remember the name of it.
the
And
St.
it's
Croix.
funny, yeah, probably. And then he told me all these adventures, and then he got out of the military. Now he lives in Louisiana because it's too cold up there.
Yeah, a matter of
I think
fact,
that's funny.
the river I was on Mother's Day
Yeah.
in my video that my kids took
Uh-huh.
me on is the St. Croix. Wisconsin's on one side, Minnesota's on the other. Yep.
Bobby's like, my family lives in North Dakota, and they don't sound like that.
Much love, Craig. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, have a good one, Craig. Stay wacky. Always stay packy. Yeah, my next video I'm gonna watch. I'm finally gonna be able to watch because Microsoft has it for like $4. So I think I'm gonna rent the Ghostbusters one with the kids, where the kids go
There
live
you
in
go.
Grandpa's old house and they find the Exo machine and all the other stuff.
All
I
the
don't know.
ghost catching stuff.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
and
that
it's
one. I'm
it's
gonna look
about
for
time.
it.
It's been out for a couple of years, and now they're making another one with the kids. I'm like, wow, I really got to catch up on this series. Yeah, I like the Ghostbusters too, with the exception of yeah. Well, you know which one. Hey, Tennessee Ridge Runner. Good morning. So, does this feel straight to you, Shift, that you're not having to see who else
Haven't.
bidding and stuff?
No, not at all.
No, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with StreamYard to see how I can get the races up there. I think I want to do some races.
I can help you out. I know how to do it. I do. I do.
Ah. Well, Life with Bobby, I'm glad it's sort of warm for you, but I don't know about this March. That's all I'm going to say. Dun, dun, dun. That ship has asked me not to say certain words. You
Oh,
know,
it's already happened. You can say it. It's not swear words.
no, no, no. We're talking about March. I'm not
Oh.
talking about now. I'm talking about March. The
Mm-hmm.
future forecast. Yes, I've jumped in my DeLorean that looks like the Ghostbusters freaking funeral vehicle, and I've traveled into the future, and I know what's coming. Not good.
Tennessee Ridgewater, good morning. I didn't see you.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick a northern state for a vacation where it's warm, wait till the poles shift, and then pick a place. Because yeah,
Yeah, but we had 100-degree days this summer. So, I mean, that's one thing with Minnesota. We actually have true 4 seasons. We have spring, we have summer, we have fall, and we have winter. I
that's only
mean,
four. There's 5 seasons.
what's the fifth one? Where have
Huh?
I been? Where have
Yeah,
I been?
exactly. See, Texas has 5 seasons now, so you got to move up and get the Texas fifth season. It's called sweat
Uh,
going down your butt crack summer. When you
uh,
get more than 30 days, 100 plus degree freaking temperatures, it turns. It's not an Indian summer at that point. It's sweat going down your butt crack summer. Yeah, you got to walk around with a portable freaking window unit on your ass because it's that hot.
don't touch it. Or the other song that came to mind when you said wearing an air conditioner on your butt. I like big butts and
Oh my god!
sorry.
I walked through the valley of the shadow of butts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh man, I forgot that question I mentioned yesterday. Oh, I do. I remember it now. Okay, this is the chat, the ones that were in around the weekend. I think Shiv saw it yesterday and she didn't say nothing, or maybe she was gone. She might have been doing a reverse or coffee break. Okay, here's a question that I thought of this weekend. Okay, you know how you find somebody that has red hair, and people call them a ginger, right? Okay, why
Holy
do we
crap,
call?
my phone went black.
Yep, your phone knew what was coming.
Mm-mm. Why?
Okay, so you meet a redhead and you immediately call them a ginger, right? So if you're calling
Okay.
redheads gingers, why isn't the gingerbread man or gingerbread cookies red? I still can't figure that one out. That came to mind this weekend and it's really bugging me.
Well, gingerbread cookies really aren't red. They're more brown. So
Yeah, but if
I
you're
know
going to
I
call
make
a redhead a ginger and gingerbread cookie has ginger in it, there should be red in the cookie.
you know what? I'm puzzled. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like the Mars bar. Is it really from Mars? Yeah. People are like, oh, he lost it. Get him more coffee. He's losing it. Yeah, yeah. No, but you think about it.
Uh, nope, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. There was something one of the stores had. Oh, there was only one thing I wanted to get at Black Friday. And I didn't go because it was only one thing and I felt it was a waste of gas. Well, my husband has to check that store out for something he needed to today, so I'm hoping they still have it as
Uh-huh.
it's Cyber Monday and it's still on their thing. So, yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm. Christmas presents. Only
Oh,
have
you
the one
shouldn't
left.
have.
What was that?
You shouldn't have. Thank you, though.
Pat. it's for my grandson.
I know. I'm just playing with you.
Unfortunately, and the
Yeah.
older he gets, the more expensive he gets. So yay,
Yeah. And you already
you
know
know
that
it.
with the shoes. You experienced the shoes thing already.
Oh God, yeah. It's like buying shoes for my hubby or any of the other guys. Yep, no thanks.
Yeah.
You know.
Speaking of which, some of you in chat are supporting China more than you know. I'm going to try to find that article and do a quick video that just lists all the companies that China has bought in. And some of the new ones that they have bought in, you're going to be surprised. Because this year alone, they just purchased other companies. And you'll be like, what the heck? Oh, hell no. Yep, yep. All those American icon companies, no more since we don't make the stuff here no more. And you don't think that's a sign? Yep. They're not only attacking us to collapse our economy, they're buying all the companies up so they can make money to use against the collapse of our economy. When y'all gonna wake up?
Yep.
But you know what? One thing I was really freaking amazed, and call me weird if you want. It's the silver channels. They're showing the gold. They showed the silver. I
Yep.
really like those copper coins they've been showing.
Oh, they're fun,
Yeah.
and they
Now
are really.
I know they're not as valued as high as all the other ones, but you know what? It's not about the value. I love copper. I live copper. I've been living copper being a scrapper for over 10 years.
Uh-huh.
First thing my kids don't see me in over a month. First thing they say, what you been up to, Dad? Been scrapping? They always ask about scrap because they're amazed how I can micro scrap something and get every ounce of minerals off a freaking product.
That's cool.
Chris
'Cause,
P.S.
you
like,
know that.
we need to know these things before Christmas shopping. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to go to my history folder and see if I can find it. I look for it today, Chris, and I'll mention them tomorrow if I find it. All right? I'll just read it off to y'all. All the companies.
Yeah, I'm not sure if what I'm getting is from China or not, but yeah, something he really wanted really bad. And yep,
Well,
he doesn't normally ask for stuff, so
you know.
uh-huh.
Well, I never asked for stuff. Where's my present? I'm just joking. I'm
Oh
playing
my
on your
goodness.
words. Shiv can't get
I
me a
know.
present because she'll never get my address. I don't give my address freely anymore.
And that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
I know how to get a hold of you if I need to. So
Oh
that's
no,
okay.
because I keep telling you, I've told people before, and they think I'm joking. All my mail goes to a massage parlor down the street, and then the girls call me and tell me I got mail. Think about it. When they say you got to be a gray man, you got to be a gray man. Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah. Why the massage parlor? Why not?
I don't know. So, but yep, I'm just gonna not even gonna say what I wanted to get him and what he wanted until I know it's still there. They said they had four in stock. We'll see
Mm,
by the time my husband gets there if they still have four in
mm-hmm.
stock.
Well,
One of them things, you know.
yeah. See, if I was Lady D and I wanted packages sent to me, I'd probably get with one of the farmers at the farmers market and then use the address at the farmers market and have that farmer just hold all our packages. and then go to the farmer's market, get some fruits and vegetables, and pick up your package at the same time. Yeah,
Hey, why not? That sounds like a plan.
yeah. So if you ever get any of those packages with the white powder in them, the farmer's going to get it first. It's like a taste tester in old days. Yeah. No,
Very
not
good.
everything. Not everything comes from China, B. And here's the proof. I love all y'all. My love does not come from China. Enough said.
Mine, yep, mine neither.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hers come from Fargo, North Dakota, aka Minnesota.
Uh-huh. So the icon that I'm using up on panel,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a channel sticker out of. I have to shift it just a little bit though, so that the front tire's chopped off a little bit more so you can see the person on the bike. But
Uh-huh.
yep, that's going to be my channel sticker. Once I get them
Uh-huh.
made,
She'll
I
be
can
popping
make.
a real big wheelie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That way I can
Oh,
have some
speaking of
mountain
which,
people.
before I forget, I got to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Are we expecting something on Wednesday? Or not this week?
Not in, I'll tell you what's happening is my mother-in-law is scheduled for a surgery.
Okay.
So I just figured I'm going to wait until after November's done and then
Okay.
start up again.
Well,
Yep.
prayers to your
Because,
mom and the family. No,
yep.
understandable. You don't have
I
to
mean,
explain why.
yep. Yep. So it's, yeah, until I get all that, we get all that settled because, you know, knowing me, what's happened in the past, I
Yep.
plan it, and if something happens, then I have to, unplan it.
Yep.
But the first one, I already know who my guests are going to be, so it will be fun.
Is it the women from The View?
No, I'm actually going to just start out with a wacky Wednesday instead of a women's Wednesday, so I can have both sides up. Yep, 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 and you be one of them. So yeah,
No.
yeah.
No. I've been banned from stuff like that. So
Oh,
they took my
man.
man card.
Well, if they took your man card, you can still come up.
Oh
There's
no
gonna be
no no
women up there too.
no no
Oh yeah, you'll want to.
yeah
Believe me.
yeah. And I just want to say this, on the other channels this weekend, but I didn't. So, ladies, especially single ladies, if you run into a vet, give him a hug, and if you think he's cute, give him a kiss on the cheek. You don't know the last time that vet has either had anybody give him a hug or a kiss. And don't worry, they're not going to freak like, attack you and all that. That goes a whole lot farther than saying thank you for your service, because you don't know what happened after they came back and they've been there. They could have been homeless for a while. They may still be homeless. But hey, Lee, good morning.
Good morning, Lee.
So, you know, and the only reason I say the single ladies, because hey, you never know. You might meet your match on homelessvets.com. I don't know. There's not really a website, but I'm just saying. It is the holiday season. Give them a hug.
Yeah.
You know, it is appreciated when you tell people thank you for your service, but that's more like for the active duty, the ones actually still doing the stuff and all that. A hug goes a whole lot farther than words do, especially when I'll say even with the Vietnam vets, we all heard the horror stories how they're treated when they came back, and all the years they did that. And there's a lot of vets out there that have no human touch or relations with anybody, and
Yep.
a hug will go
There's
a
a lot
long
of
way.
seniors. Yep. There's also a lot of seniors too.
Yep.
That all it takes is hey, good morning, or whatever, a smile their way, which makes their whole day.
Yeah, you can start in your neighborhood, like Shep and I do, right, Shep? We
Right.
check on our
I check on
seniors.
my. I do. Absolutely. My one neighbor, she she was so funny. She brings, because I brought her Thanksgiving dinner over in a pie plate, one of my glass pie plates,
Uh-huh.
and she brings it over with a napkin covering a cookie. So she sent me
Oh,
back a cookie in it. Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
oh, thank you. Uh-huh.
no.
was it a red gingerbread cookie?
No, it was actually a macadamia nut white chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good. Yes, for sure. But yeah, I was surprised that she did that. She goes, it was just a little thank you. I think she got it from Subway when her son brought her up to Subway because she likes getting Subway.
Lady D's leaving. Bye, Lady D. Stay blessed. Stay warm.
Yep. Have a good day.
Yeah, and all the single males out there, don't kiss a female vet. Ask them if you can give them a hug. If you sound creepy, they're probably going to kick your butt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know this by
Mhm.
experience because normally I get the women to come up and give me a hug. But I thought about that one day. It's like I have an awesome community. The waitresses that know me and all that, they come up and they give me lovins. I mean, it's not, anything sexual and all that, but
But like you say, the human touches, you know,
you go home with that
needed it.
warm heart afterwards because,
Uh-huh. I have there's one older gentleman that when he walks and that, and I stopped him to wish him a happy Thanksgiving, and he shakes
yeah,
my hand, but he hangs on for extra long time,
yeah, yeah,
puts his other hand on top, and he always has done that. So that just that simple thing of shaking hands with him means a lot.
yeah,
So, yep,
yeah. It's called human compassion. And I figured we could start with the vets and see that the people that support them, then it'll spread to all other parts of the country with all other people. You know, I'm not going to do these liberal commercials. You got to spread love, blah blah blah, and then they turn around and burn the city down. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. Truly, just show them because actions do speak louder than words.
and that's true, very true. I mean, my husband went shopping just before Thanksgiving. He said he had at least 8 older women ask him, "Can you reach this down from the shelf?" And he goes, "I just happily did it," and said, "Is this what you needed?" And they were so grateful because, he's 6'3". So, someone, he gets nailed with that all the time. "Can you reach this down for me?"
Yeah,
And he just happily does it and, goes on his way about finish shopping. But most of them are, people that ask him are super grateful for him helping.
yeah. So you get thinking they don't ask me because I'd be like, "Do I look like your husband?" And they get that shocked look at the face, and I get it down and give it to them. So have a nice day. I just want to make sure I didn't look like your husband. That you were asking
Yes,
instead of telling me. I told you I'm weird and strange. I do things differently, but it throws people off. But sometimes you got to throw them off when they're stressed in life and they're trying to hide it. Some people hide their stress by going shopping. You got to realize that.
yep. Oh, that's true.
I don't know.
And some people go shopping just to walk around and see other people because they live alone and they're plain and simply lonely.
Yeah,
So yeah, you just never know. That's a fact.
I don't know. I don't believe you, Bobby. I want to see a video. You need to do a selfie video and show your boyfriend lifting you up, putting you on his shoulders, and then you reach in the top, shelf and getting something down for some lady. That'd be awesome. Your boyfriend can get it down easily, but he's just going to put you on his shoulders and make you do it. Yeah, that would be an awesome video. I know Bobby's thinking right now, oh, hell no. I'll get a nosebleed going up that high. Hey, I used to be 5'3". I know how it feels.
Yeah, well, she's at least taller than I am. That's okay, Bobby. Mm-hmm. So no. Yep, but like I say, you just never know. So, and the thing with, back when we had to, people were wearing the diapers on their faces, and you couldn't smile at anybody or whatever.
Yeah,
It even caused a greater need once they came off.
yeah,
That how important just the smile was.
yeah. So I don't know. So lately, I don't know. I'm going to ask you. You're a retired nurse and you're married, so this has nothing to do with anything. But you've been a nurse, all right?
Yeah.
Lately, the last 5 women that hit on me have been nurses. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I look broken to you or something that I need cared by a nurse? I really
No, it's
started
just
wondering about that one
it's,
too. It's like I realized, like, man, the last 5 ladies that hit on me were all nurses.
well, you just have to remember it. They know you're a caring person, and most nurses start nursing. The reason they, wanted them type of careers is because they wanted to care for people, and they're a caring person. So of course they're going to be drawn to another person who cares.
I
My
don't know.
opinion.
I don't know. Maybe it's my cop mentality that they pick on the vibe because cops and nurses really hit it off.
Yep,
So I don't know.
it could be that. It could be that too. But the thing is, you show respect and you care about the conversation or whatever you're having.
Yeah,
You can see that.
yeah,
And that makes
yeah.
a big difference.
Yeah, I was shocked with one. I was at this restaurant. Normally, unless my kids are with me, I'm eating alone. So I'm at a restaurant sitting there waiting for my order. And this lady comes up, I'm sitting there and
Hmm.
she just stands there for a second, smile. So I stand up, to be courteous because, you can tell she's going to ask a question. Yes, if somebody's taking the seat that's right there. So I'm thinking she needed another chair for her table. It's like, no, no, no. Would you like me to move it for you? And then she sits down at my table. We start talking. Here, I thought she was going to take the chair to go sit somewhere else. And she actually sat down and hit on me. I was like, wow. So we had lunch and all that. And, well, it was dinner, really. Or, I don't know. What do you call between lunch and dinner? I don't know what you call
Brunch.
that. But, yeah.
Brunch.
No, that's breakfast and lunch. I'm talking
Oh,
about lunch
lumper.
and dinner. Something like that. Dinner, lumber.
Lumper.
Yeah,
Lumper.
yeah. And then she would not let me pay for my meal afterwards.
Okay, so maybe she was there and she didn't want to eat by herself and realized you may be eating by yourself and might not want to either. So why not share a table? Think about it that way.
That's what I was thinking, but then she gave me her phone number and she put it on my phone and she said that she really can't wait for me to call her.
Well, you
Yeah,
just never
yeah.
know.
And she was giving all the physical indications of the eyes, the lips, gradually touching my arm or shoulder during the conversations. I'm like, man, this is what I've been
Hmm.
working. Yeah, all the sly hints, but I'm in public. I really don't know the lady is like, okay, there might be some hitting something or another. No, no, no.
Well, she was definitely hitting on you, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I've texted her. We
But
haven't talked on the phone yet. I've just texted her, but
yeah. But hey, did you have an enjoyable meal?
yeah, we had a good time talking and all that, and But I
There you
usually
go.
do with anybody that I go hang out with. Always find something talk about. So So
Well, there you go. You had a great time, and you know that's
yeah,
all that matters.
and she was one of the 5 nurses. So that's what got me going. I was like, why is the last 5? Do I have like I need a nurse on my forehead or something?
I don't see it.
Yeah. Bobby's like, I'm laughing. I know she's laughing about her
Uh,
boyfriend. Your boyfriend ain't falling apart, Bobby. You got to see it. You're rebuilding them. You have the technology.
mm,
She's like, yep.
uh-huh.
Oh, I saw an article today, and I can't find it anymore. I don't know if they freaking took it down or not. But I want to say it was the New York Post. I could be wrong. It could be one of the other ones. But they're talking about the water shortages in America. It's on the groundwater and what's coming. So now that stuff that we talked about 6 months ago, they're just starting to talk about it. And they even listed
Yeah,
all the states and everything else.
it's amazing how long it's taking some news to actually come out. Why are they holding it back? Why aren't the American people being able to see everything that's happening when it's happening, and we instead of waiting for 2, 3 weeks for the news to hit the news?
Uh huh.
Just like in Sunday's paper, I read about Siobhan, the guy involved, the police officer that went to prison for George Floyd. Did you know he was stabbed in prison?
Yeah, I read that this weekend.
Yeah, that didn't come up. It happened a week prior. Why
Yeah.
didn't that come out sooner?
Yep.
His own
Hey,
family
Ruben.
didn't even know it had happened. That's what's really sad. His
Yeah.
family wasn't notified.
And then did they charge the guy for a race crime? That freaking knifed him? So I guarantee you it was a
I
race crime.
Yep, not sure. Ruben D, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I don't know, but I was just kind of like,
I don't know.
because
I
you'd
don't
think
like.
that would be front page news, especially in Minnesota, and it wasn't.
I don't know the George Floyd thing. No, that was all
Right.
political.
Well, I agree.
Because, as remember, if you support the Constitution, you support freaking illegal democracy, as I call it now, because democracy is a farce. We are a republic. But it does say in a piece of paper you're innocent until proven guilty. And all those police officers are proven, found guilty by public opinion. Wait, what party uses public opinion over anything else? Gee, I don't know if I'm smart enough to know that answer. Maybe somebody in chat knows what party pushes public opinion more than the actual vote. But
I don't
yeah,
get it either.
you don't get that one.
Nope.
So you don't remember during the elections that public opinion should have won when Mr. T became president? They were saying no, Hillary should have won or whatever because public opinion was showing that people wanted her versus him. Now, do you get it?
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
Democrats have been pushing for public. What do you call it? The public polls being more important to get the electoral votes to vote what the public poll means versus the actual vote. And they've been doing that for years. And they've been
Especially
doing
after
that
last
every freaking
election.
time somebody's got shot. They're like, oh, we need to see the video. We need to see the video. Well, all those should be held as evidence. Anybody that shows a video for anything going on should be held in contempt of court
Right.
because
And the
it's
other
evidence.
thing that bothers me is why are people videoing and when they could be helping in a situation?
Exactly. I mean, they can get you if you drive by a car accident and don't stop and help in certain states.
Yep.
What aren't they doing is you're filming? No. You're an accessory to crime. You might not pull the trigger, but by not helping the individual, you're an accessory because you decided to film instead of freaking help the individual. So,
Yeah, that's darn scary, Chris. I'm gonna look into that. Maybe cover it. See if Ken wants to cover that on Ken tomorrow.
oh, about them taking the kids away.
In the bill they passed in California, yeah.
You Yeah, let's see how far that goes. Because
Right?
didn't we have issues back in Florida with a certain child about 20 years ago when the FBI raided? I think it was the FBI raided the house to
Right.
go get the little boy named Juan or something or another like that.
Uh-huh.
That's basically California's trying to make it illegal to do it now. Yeah, I don't think so. But that was California's plan all along. First, they're going to try to attack and take all your guns, and then they're going to take your kids. And they're going to use
They're
your
gonna
tax
try.
money because they're taxing the crap out of you for it.
Uh-huh. Yep, you're gonna pay for it and like it, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not sure.
but that's okay.
Hang on, I have to answer a text.
Yep,
Hang on.
she's going to end up dropping. She's doing tax. So I'm glad to see everybody that's here. Everybody else, I don't know if they survived that solar injection we got from the sun this weekend. It was supposed to be pretty bad on Saturday. Ooh, look at that bill AB 665. Is it a coincidence that it has the letters AB in it?
Huh.
Mm,
Chris, I wrote it down actually.
I'm just joking, AB, when you watch the restream. But, the 665's one the day before the number of the a man. Yeah.
Yeah, Gag and New Puke approved it. Gotta
I
get
think it's
some of
supposed to
these.
be new so
Yeah,
meth.
well,
They forgot to put
yeah,
some
I always
pH in
call them
that.
Gag and New Puke.
Yeah.
That's just my name for them.
Yeah. I really wish she would have freaking got out of the governor thing and tried running for president so we can freaking annihilate him.
Uh-huh.
Because I think he'd get destroyed in the polls big time.
I agree.
I think people need to wake up and realize we don't need no politicians, no matter what party from California anymore. Look at all the ones that have been in the House and in the Senate and all the crap that they've passed and freaking pushed and everything else. I hate to say it, America's not California, and it's time to freaking give California an enema. Well, I feel sorry for people in California, but you know what? That won't happen in Texas.
Yeah, but the thing is it law? I mean, there's such a just like they tried, they can pass a bill, but if the people haven't voted on it, how can it be a law?
You know,
You
and
know?
are there any lawsuits in the appeals court?
Right.
If there is, then they got to have a stay on it.
Uh-huh. Just like with New York right now, that's going to another court.
Yeah.
So So, yep, you just never know.
The DC News Now saying police warning parents about new iPhone feature. So I don't know what it is because I don't got an iPhone. I don't trust Apple, and yeah. Go to dcnewsnow.com and find out what it is because basically, if they're warning parents, it has something to do with the kids. Yeah. Maybe they got a California tracker on there. They're trying to see where your kids are so they can snatch them up. You never
Figured
know.
out what happened, why my phone went black before and why it did it again. Because I needed to plug it in. I had 8% battery.
Wow. Mine usually doesn't do that till I'm down to 3. But it does
8%,
get
it just
hot at 5. So,
decided it wanted to boot me again. I'm like, ooh, I'm plugged in now. So, should have.
well, after Bob's like, okay, I don't pay much attention to the news. What kind of news should I keep my eyes on? Just curious. Well, the only news you really got to worry about is the news that affects you. I'd still watch financials like banks, you know, and there's more that are failing or about on the verge of failing. And if you're on one of those, yeah. I think they're purposely trying to make the banks fail so they can do the digital thing.
Yeah.
But
So they
technically,
completely go digital.
technically, they're going to try to do digital, and they're going to have so many freaking lawsuits that's going to
True.
delay it
But
because
we aren't, like, trust, aren't we already digital? Think about
yeah,
it.
but I'm talking
We
about
have
everything
ATM
digital.
cards.
Yeah,
Oh, I
no, I'm
know.
talking about everything digital. No coins, no bills. Everything is digital.
Yeah, that's not going to wash with a lot of people.
And the reason it's going to take years past when the initiation date. Look at when they tried freaking doing you have to have a bank account because they're not going to send government checks by mail. I know people are still getting government checks by mail.
Uh-huh.
They still don't have a bank account. And they tried forcing this, and they went to court, and they can't force people to get a bank account.
Nope.
Think about it.
True.
Yeah, it's
Never
kind of
thought I'd have
funny.
to pick a
Yeah,
color for a drone.
yeah, and it's kind of funny how this administration is pushing abortion to kill babies, right? But they want to be in your business on how you freaking manage your kids.
Yep. And why do they want to take kids away? Why? What do they want to do with them? What makes them think they're better than the parent?
Well,
You know,
maybe it's easily kidnapping them.
I'm
As so many
saying,
kids disappear every year.
uh like some of these advocates about abortion, blah blah blah, have never ever even experienced a pregnancy.
Yeah.
So how can they support something that they've never experienced the beginnings of?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to think. Now, this sounds like a conspiracy, but it's just my opinion because all this is weird shit anyway. But it started to seem like the movie The Fifth Wave. You know, we've been saying we have lizard people, and slaves in our government, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now they want to take your kids. Well, on The Fifth Wave, think about it. The aliens were freaking putting all the kids on one bus while the parents stayed behind. They bused the kids away from the parents, and then they shot all the parents.
Yep.
Mm. Gee, and I wonder what they're going to feed the kids. Oh, kids love pizza. Let's feed them pizza. Is there a connection there? Is that a rabbit hole? Mamma mia! Mario Luigi might have to go down the pipe hole to find it.
Yeah. That's a nut rabbit hole I don't want to go down again. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I will give some advice. If you ever need to call a plumber and you plan to give them a hug, give them a hug before they start doing the work, because about 75% of their work has to do with the sewer lines in your house. You don't want to be hugging them or getting near them after they work on it. Yeah, think about it.
Yep. And I know someone who knows firsthand because that's what their husband does for a living is a plumber.
Yep, and that's how
Uh-huh.
they run outdoor showers. The hell you're coming in this house that stinky, Mister Plumber?
Uh,
In the old days, you used to have the washer outside. They'd wash the clothes and you'd hang the clothes up afterwards on the line to dry. That made sense back then.
uh-huh. Hanging clothes in the winter. No, no, no. That was a punishment when I was a kid. Thanks, but no thanks. Not doing it.
Oh, come on now.
Nope. Uh-huh. I did it one time when our dryer broke. No, if I don't have to, no thank you.
Oh,
It just brings back those frozen finger moments.
should have wore gloves.
I did, but when you're hanging wet and damp clothes, your gloves get wet pretty darn quick.
I know. So
Darn it.
did you hear about the big iceberg that had broken off
Yeah.
Antarctica is now moving? It's taken a couple of years, but the bottom part that was attached to the seafloor has now melted and got them weak enough to break away. Now it's floating away from Antarctica. And scientists are
Dang.
monitoring because they're afraid that it's going to affect shipping. Well, if you know anything about Antarctica and the oceans down there, those waters are rougher than anything else you're going to find. That's why a lot of ships don't go in those oceans down there because the waves are really rough. I mean, the dangerous catch is like a calm day compared to the oceans down towards Antarctica. But yeah, and of course they're still blaming on climate change. I'm like, okay, the roots are frozen at the bottom of the ocean. As deep as that water is, you know how cold that water is down there? I don't think there's any
Sure.
freaking heat that broke that away. You think
Uh-uh.
the top side would melt first before the bottom would break away from the bottom. But the bottom broke. So heat has to be
Imagine
coming
that.
from somewhere else, like, a lava tube.
Underground
Yeah, yeah,
underground volcano, you mean?
yeah. And yes, there are lava tubes in Antarctica. They've proven that. So,
Hmm.
just another thing to add to the list of why climate change is a farce. It's all about money. So, but that's my opinion and mine only. So, hey,
Oh no, I agree with you. I think it's all about money.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. And if it wasn't all
Yeah.
about money, was it all about money, then Mr. Gore would be out here freaking screaming and kicking and all that again. And the only reason I'm leading to this is, did you hear that Biden is not going to attend the UN climate thing that they're doing?
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's not attending the climate accord, huh?
Yep.
Why is that?
White House hasn't answered. So I'm just wondering. Of course,
Maybe
the
they're
first.
afraid they are going to be embarrassed again at another one of these big meeting things, that he'll embarrass them or
That
us.
or I think the feds freaking basically do the hammer down on and say, don't go to anything else where you're going to think you can promise monies. We ain't got it. That's what I think. I think that's behind the stories.
Ah, that very well could be. I didn't think of that side. Thanks,
Yeah,
Trust.
yeah. Because Miss what's her name, the one that lies a lot. I can't think of her name. The press secretary. I can't think of her name. It was so much easier when we had to circle back Susan. But yeah, I want to see
Jeannie,
what she says.
Jeannie Ferrari or whatever her name is. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Says or
yeah.
don't say.
Yeah. Oh, but you know,
I actually saw a pretty good parody somebody did on her where the same question was asked in four different press conferences and four different answers were given.
wow.
Uh-huh. Yep.
She's not keeping up with the media agenda then, because one media
Apparently not.
they give the paragraph and everybody has to read it, and it's verbatim. So don't
Uh-huh.
believe me?
Four
Check out all
different
free news services.
four different answers were given. It was crazy. Same question, different different person asking it, but four different answers on four different, I mean, it was at four different times, four different press conferences, but different answer was given all four times.
Oh my God! Okay,
Huh.
this just dropped. Without mentioning the town I'm in, the title is adapted to a cashless world. The bell ringers for Red Kettle now are taking digital donations.
Say what?
Yep. So if you ain't got cash to give in the kettle when Santa's ringing the bells, you can now give digital.
So they have card swipes.
They are now, according to this
That's
news story that just dropped.
dang.
I think one of the news media is watching our stream here, and yeah. But I will let you know. We've got about 7 minutes and 10 seconds. So, anything you want to touch on before we cut this?
Nope, not really. Other than, have a great day, whether it's cold out or not. It's a good bread making day. That's I have to make bread. Yep, it's been sitting and rising. I just got to throw it in the oven. That's one of the reasons I was up, because I made bread dough this morning.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
what's happening in about 2 hours?
Silver Paws goes live at
Ooh,
1 p.m. Central.
yeah,
Yep. And he's
yeah,
kind of fun. And like I say, it's a good group of people there,
yeah.
even in chat.
Yeah.
So, yep. You just
So if
want
you
to
can,
kick back and laugh a little bit.
you know, if you go over there, check it out and enjoy it. Put a hashtag Shift sent me because they all know who Shift is, and let's give her the credit because she is the one that's pushing it. So notice how that's how you do it when you want
That's
to
how
get
you do
Shift to
it,
get
huh?
quiet without hitting the mute button. Throw
Uh-huh.
Shift's name into something, she'd be like, huh? Huh?
I'm like, I don't do things to really get credit. I never have been one of them.
Well, I know,
So,
but we're going to give you the credit. So if we go over there, we're going to hashtag Shift sent me.
okie dokie
Hey,
doke.
we'll go digital our way. It just
And
does
don't,
not
and
involve
don't
money,
for,
damn it.
and don't forget to check out the link pinned at the top, guys. Just check them out. at least give him, give him the time to check out at least one of his videos. If you like him, sub to him.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. He's a
Yeah.
good guy, and his son is really a nice man too. He's actually a nurse, believe it or not.
Yeah. And he's a big supporter of Wounded Warrior Project too.
Very big.
Yeah. But and we're not getting paid anything by pushing these channels. I just personally I listen to the videos and all that, and
Right.
for Ron, and I enjoyed them.
Yep.
And it was like, this band should have more. I mean, you got people out there doing videos of really crappy stuff, and they got like 2 million followers for what? And this band's
Clickbait.
destroying sheer freaking talent. And age shouldn't matter, and he's still doing it, and it makes him happy. So hey, let's support somebody like that. Because I don't consider him old, but some people might. We do have younger listener audience somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's just my demographics are mostly women, and some of y'all are single. You might go Goo Goo Gaga on the way he sings. You might think he's the reborn Elvis Presley. You never know. But I don't know much about Ron. I just know he's got a talent. I know who his son is.
Yep.
I know I don't know if he's still married or was married. I know Adam's got a mom.
He's still married.
So,
yeah, he's still
sorry, ladies, he's still married, but hey, you can still have a cool friend that knows how to play guitar and sing. So.
Or just the site where you can just, put an earbud in and just listen while you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to the same music on the radio that they play every hour on the hour for 8 hours straight. When you can listen to something different. Some songs you can sing to, because you'll remember some of them.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. But most of all, I'm just going to say, remember, tell your loved ones you love them. Even if you're mad at them, because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. It is the holiday season. And if you can't be nice and loving to your family, even your distant relatives, how can you be nice and loving to strangers? Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, and before all that, you gotta love yourself. I'm not saying go when you're brushing your teeth, just look at yourself, go, damn, I'm sexy, and try to French, kiss yourself in the mirror. I'm not talking about that, no. Even though toothpaste does get freaking, will clean the mirror, but, I don't know that personally. I've read it somewhere. But I think it cleans headlights too, but I don't know. So you gotta love yourself so you can love others. So if you're down on yourself, stop it.
Yep.
Okay, we got 2 minutes.
We all have something we can give.
Yeah. And oh yeah, I'm gonna announce it now. On 1 December, What to Celebrate is changing its name. Yeah, it's still going to be the same type of content and stuff for the day, but I'm changing the name. I'm going to do a short video that I'm going to put at the end. After I drop the 30th one, I'll do another video announcing the name change, but it's going to be the same content.
Cool.
So I'm just changing it because eventually I'm going to probably end up moving that to another channel so I can separate the shorts from the lives. But hopefully you enjoy the name change and the content that's going in there, because I got so many projects going on. I have to work 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and all these. And it's nerve-wracking at times. But I want to appreciate everybody coming out. Hopefully we'll see you in about 2 hours, 1 o'clock Central at Silver Paws. And I'm leaving it for shift to close it out.
I'm going to say stay blessed, not stressed, guys. And thank you, Trust, for having me up. And thank you to everyone in chat. You just remember, you are loved. So have a great day. And I'm going to say bye.
Yeah. And be charming. This is my night job.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I